Welcome back, guys. Got a bit of OJ this time. So, we're going to talk about something very interesting, guys. Very interesting. In the last video, I compared the latest Sherman with biological performance, right? But I want to talk about one particular animal that outdoes them all. Because I compared the Sherman to the fastest land animal, didn't I? The cheetah. The lynx, it craps all over it, doesn't it? It can go faster than it with three of itself on top of itself, right? Imagine a cheetah running with like three cheetahs on its back at 100 k's an hour. It'd be like, what? I gotta say, it is a bit harder to it takes a bit more power to move on legs than it does on a wheel, but still. However, there is one animal that outdoes them all. And I won't mention what it is until the end. I'm just going to mention what it can do. And you're going to be thinking, wait, what can do this? Right? This animal can keep a speed of 100 k's an hour, average, over a 1,000 kilometer trip. Right? That's from here, Adelaide, where I am, to Melbourne, the next city over. And you know how big Australia is. It's like, these are long trips. Imagine an animal being able to move at 100, and sometimes they can do it at, they've been recorded at like 130 average, right? I'm talking average, not like peak, you know, sprint 100 k's an hour for like 2 seconds and then slow back down. No. I'm talking about keeping that speed up for the entire trip, 1,000 kilometers, right? Sometimes more, but you know, around that's what they can do. And not only that, they've got extremely good navigation, right? This animal, believe it or not, doesn't even like to travel, right? You'll see a lot of these animals just chilling in like weird ass spots, and they don't even like move their whole life. They live there their entire lives, right? If they had to, they could, you know, travel really far, but they don't. And they've got a really good sense of spatial awareness or something that allows them to navigate back to their home from anywhere. So if you picked up one of these animals from where it's living, so like I said, they like to just live in one spot. If you put one of these animals next to you in your car, right? So you like take it on a road trip and just take it anywhere you want, 1,000 kilometers away, even more. And then you let this animal go, it'll find its way home, like every time, right? Scientists don't even understand how they do it. But yeah, it's either through smell or the Earth's magnetics, who knows? But it gets even more bizarre, right? Because you might think, oh, okay, they saw, you know, where you were driving and they figured out how to get home based on. Even so, they're at ground level and then they've got to fly home, so it's not the same, is it? But it gets more bizarre because even if you put them in the trunk of your car, right? So they can't even see where they're going, blindfolded for the whole trip, take them anywhere, in any direction, super far away, like even 100 kilometers away, guys. It's like, it's going to be hard to find your way home, isn't it? If I just took you in any direction, like out into the middle of nowhere. But this, I'm talking 1,000 kilometers, right? And they'll find their way home and they're going to boost home at 100 k's an hour average and get straight back, right? How the... And I just realized I gave a little hint away because I said they fly, didn't I? So now you know it's a bird, don't you? But only one bird can do this. Most birds just do little hops, you know? They fly for like 10 seconds. These things are super endurance athletes, like they just blow everything else out of the water, land, sea, or air. There's nothing that can keep up that kind of speed for that long. You know, that's like a car. You know, you go on a road trip, you take your car to that speed and then just keep that speed for the whole trip, you know. The endurance needed. You know, it's hard to have that kind of endurance for a biological organism. As you know, like try to just run, you know, any speed for like 100 k's an hour. It's like mind-blowing, right? Because, and why is it? To give you an idea of how mind-blowing this is, right? The fastest bird really is the swift. Okay, the eagle technically, because they dive bomb, but they're not going under their own power. They're using gravity. The fastest bird under its own power is the swift, I believe, and it goes like 110 k's an hour, right? Whereas this bird, it's not quite as fast, but it can keep these intense speeds up for for road trips, you know, like city to city, you know, interstate travel and back. You know, it's kind of bizarre. Like, it kind of defies our understanding of science, almost. Like, where do they get this energy? Not just the energy, but yeah, and the energy. Like, imagine how many calories you're gonna burn flapping your wings for that long and that hard, like to fly 100k. And to give you an idea, because some of you might think, oh, well, they're just flying. You know, flying is easy, you know? It's not like going that fast on the ground, you know? It takes more power, perhaps. It doesn't, guys. Think about it this way. Imagine how hard you'd have to, as a human being, just to give you a rough idea. Imagine if you had like if I gave you like mechanical wings that you could attach to your arms, and then you had to flap. And of course, no one in the world would have the athletic ability to even get airborne, right? But imagine if you could. Imagine if you could get airborne, if you're that freaking strong and fast. Imagine how hard it would be just to freaking levitate, just to get that far off the ground and just to maintain that little bit off the ground. You'd be tired in like freaking 10 seconds, right? Now imagine doing that and then boosting yourself up to 100 kilometers an hour. It's savage, you know, and that's what they do, right? Yet they don't really make the most of it, because you're going to find most of these animals living under bridges like bums. And they just like chill there their whole life and like get diseases, and I don't know what they're thinking. They can go anywhere they want. They're birds, so they can fly anywhere. They can just find the best place to live. But they choose to live under bridges, like man-made bridges, you know, like where bums live. And just places like that, you know, just like disgusting places. Weird. So what is this animal? Has anyone guessed yet? What else could I say? Maybe I'll give another clue or two before I give the answer away. I think that's about it. Just the biggest clue is the fact that they can navigate home from anywhere. So a homing what? It's a pigeon, guys. The pigeon is the most amazing animal in the whole world when it comes to athletic ability. It's like, it defies our understanding of science and biology. And not many people know this. That's why I thought I would just talk about it. It's not like an EUC related thing specifically, but I did talk about it in the last video, comparing an EUC to a cheetah. And now you see that there is an animal that blows even our technology out of the water almost. I mean, you know, not really, I guess, because, you know, cars can do it, but it's an animal, right? And it's doing it. It does blow our tech out of the water because it's doing it on freaking what? It eats what? A few seeds. And it does all that on a couple of seeds. I mean, mind-blowing stuff, guys. Mind-blowing stuff. And that's about it, guys. That's the topic for today. Hopefully, man, we're not going to see any pigeons around here, actually. There's lots of birds in Australia. I think Australia's got the most birds, or the most diverse bird life out of any country in the world by a long shot, is what I hear. And it's nice. It's nice to have. Parrots are like the main bird you'll see. There's really colorful, rainbow colored parrots. But you got like different types of parrots too. You got like the galah. It's like a pink and white bird. The white galah. It's like just completely white. And yeah, like I don't know too many of the species, but you got the spur-winged plover, which is a funny bird. The noisy miner, Out of all those species, that's pretty much the most of what you'll see around here. But yeah, we'll end it here, guys. And as you see, no one comes out here. And why? Actually, I'll tell you something interesting. Why does no one come out here? Look how nice it is. Look at that. Like, there's no one here ever. Just come here and it's your place to enjoy. The reason is because over there, right, there's a sign, like to get into this place, you got to go past this sign that says private property, please stick to paths, right? In small writing it says please stick to paths at the bottom. And so most people look at that and just think, oh, we're not allowed in here. But you are. It just says please stick to paths. So basically you're not allowed to jump those fences. See way back there, there's like some fences. So you're not allowed to jump those fences, obviously. And aside from that, it's freaking... Yeah, anyone can come out here. But don't tell them that. I don't want this place to get crowded. Look, there's a... Oh, pigeons! Look at that, guys. We just saw some... Oh, can you see them? Hopefully that came up on the video. But yeah, I just saw a pack of pigeons. Perfect. Alright, we'll end it there, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Actually, look at this. Parrot. See out there? Celebrating 100 years. Ah, jump down. Did it fall? Pigeons. I just heard, yeah, there's a pigeon, look. Where? Oh, I missed it. You can see the moon, guys. Look at it. The moon. Middle of the day. Weird. It's so bright out here. And you can see the moon like perfectly. That is bizarre.